Back to number 5, Tommy Bees. This gentleman's a sophomore, number 10, Nick Boyce. Number 7 in his junior year, Paul Camarada. In his junior year, number 15, Hector Comacho. A goalkeeper in his junior year, Chris Colina. In his junior year, number 11, George Dueñas. In his junior year, number 16, Nathan Enriquez. Number 4, junior year, Mark Marmeloyo. In his junior year, number 12, Alex Miller. In his senior year, goalkeeper, Eduardo Postalwait. Number 17 in his junior year, Joe Roberts. In his junior year, number 19, Frank Saragosa. And now the starting lineup for the Saints at left mid. In his junior year, number 8, Roberto Bravo. In his senior year, number 13, center mid, Jack Brighton. Starting goalkeeper in his freshman year, Ian Kaufman. Left defenseman in his senior year, number 3, Joel Kuro. At right mid in his senior year, number 9, Carlos Godoy. At center mid in his sophomore year, number 6, Kyle Greenspan. At sweeper in his senior year, number 18, Matt Langworthy. Number 2 in his freshman year, forward, Jason Lee. At right defender in his junior year, number 21, Jason Reed. At the stopper position in his junior year, number 14, Luke O'Neill. And at forward in his freshman year, number 20, Gerardo Sandoval. Head coach of the Saints, Matt Linville. And now the non-starters for Ramona High. In his junior year, number 20, Josh Biss. In his junior year, number 14, Justin Cleveland. In his junior year, number 4, David Cochran. In his junior year, number 17, Kevin Dalton. In his senior year, number 9, Marco Delgado. In his junior year, number 18, George Garcia. Number 2 in his junior year, Kyle Gross. Number 15 in his junior year, Matt Kelsey. In his junior year, number 12, Kevin Kostick. Number 11 in his junior year, Jacob Chipane. And now the starters for the Bulldogs. He's a goalkeeper in his sophomore year, Edgar Aviles. At midfield in his senior year, number 10, Armando Delgado. A forward in his sophomore year, number 16, Chris Hassel. A defenseman in his junior year, number 19, Ryan Higginbotham. Midfielder in his junior year, number 5, Chris Keene. A defender in his senior year, number 13, Dan Montijo. A defender in his senior year, number 6, Daniel Rizzo. In his junior year, a defender, number 21, Louis Spalding. A midfielder in his senior year, number 8, Brian Talbot. Also a midfielder in his junior year, number 7, Derek Torpin. And in his junior year, a forward, number 3, Blake Wilshusen. Head coach of your Bulldogs, Chris Welch. The officials for this contest, the center official is Mr. Baldo, assistant official Mr. Vasich, other assistant Mr. Sledner, and the fourth referee for the game, Mr. Rom.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my partner Mike All, I'm Jeff Scott with the George Langevin Video Production. I want to welcome you to tonight's CIF San Diego section Boys Division III Championship match here from Gene Edwards Stadium at La Jolla High School. Wearing the white jerseys, the blue shorts, the Ramona Bulldogs. They're defending the goal to our right, and in the all-purple kit, the Saints of St. Augustine High School. They're defending the goal to our left. Coming into tonight's game, the Bulldogs coming back for their third consecutive CIF championship match. Last year, losing in the finals to the University of San Diego High School. This year facing another tough Western League opponent, St. Augustine. We're playing on this beautiful artificial turf here at Edwards Stadium. This turf just put in this year. Very much like grass. Both teams settling in now. Let me give you the starting lineups for both teams. For the Saints up front, they've got a couple of freshmen. Jason Lee, their leading goal scorer. He's got 17 goals on the year, and Gerardo Sandoval. In the midfield, Roberto Bravo, Charles Godoy, Jack Brierton, and Kyle Greenspan. In the back, Matt Langworthy, Luke O'Neill, Jason Reed, and Joel Quoto. And in the goal for the Saints, Ian Kaufman. Here's Hagenbottom. Excuse me, that was Langworthy for Saints. Now Saints clear. Ball's out of bounds. A little uneven play to start the match. Both teams probably a little bit nervous. I was down on the field earlier, had a chance to talk to both coaches. Team's very excited to be back in this championship. Saints hasn't been here since '96. As I mentioned, the Bulldogs just here last year. It's a long ball played upfield. Saints now with their first chance. It's Sandoval crossing over the top of the goal, looking for Jason Lee. Now the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. In goal, sophomore Edgar Avilas. In the back for the Bulldogs, Hagenbottom plays sweeper. Spalding, Montijo, and Rizzo are the three other defenders. And in midfield, it's Brian Talbot, Armando Delgado, Chris Keene, and Derek Torpin for Ramona. Here's number 10, Delgado, slicing through the midfield. Looking up on the right wing, and it's knocked away. Now it's Keene on the right, into the box. He's got a chance for a good cross, lays it back, intercepted. Knocked away by Saints, but not cleared. And now finally knocked out. Playing up top for the Bulldogs, number 16, a sophomore Chris Hassel, and number 3, a junior Blake Wilshusen. Wilshusen, the leading goal scorer on the season with 21 goals. So the Saints will take the free kick. It's a foul at the back. Flicked on in midfield. And Ramona controlling now. Looking to get forward on the left. It's Torpin. He can't control, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. If the lines look a bit confusing, it's because the white lines are for the football field. It's the lighter yellow lines that are the soccer field tonight. Long throw in by number 6, Rizzo, and headed away. Rizzo will take another one. I mentioned they're playing an artificial turf. This field turf is absolutely gorgeous. I got a chance to run around on it earlier tonight. It's very soft, very forgiving, much nicer than grass, actually. Torpin, another long throw, this time to the far post, headed away easily. And Sandoval tries to control. They're looking up top. Here's Lee on the right side. Can he get by one defender? No, he's knocked down. It's Hagenbottom committing the foul just outside the center circle. You can see the stands across the way filling up. Saints fans not happy with that professional foul, as it were. And here's Langworthy to take the free kick. He's going to look into the box. Ball's driven into the far post. Up, headed away by Ramona. Charles Godoy crosses. Hagenbottom heads away. Not able to clear. Saints keep it in. Again, it's Lee, the freshman. Crossed in. Sandoval with a diving bicycle kick attempt at goal, and it goes just wide, and we'll have a goal kick. Well, these two freshmen up top for Saints, they are exciting so far. Sandoval, the smaller player, very quick, skillful. Lee, Very strong. And a lethal goal scorer. Now here come the Bulldogs the other way. Ball cleared out wide. Torpin's going to try to keep it in play. He does. Hassel spinning to his right. Tries to play Torpin in and can't. Hassel knocks it away. It'll be a throw-in for Saints. Bulldogs counterattacking very effectively. Here's Wilshusen. Looking on the right side, intercepted. Higginbotham easily plays it wide. Montijo has a little trouble there. Can't get it out. Now the Bulldogs. Here they come out of midfield. Trying to get Keene in on the right side. Can he get in? Yes, he keeps it. There's a cross over the goalkeeper's head to the far side. Still in trouble. And Hassel, it goes off him and out of bounds. Keene did a great job to keep that ball in play and get off a quality cross. Good speed on that right side. Now it's number 3, Joel Cuoto. Ball stays in play, now it's out. You can see the players stopping just a bit at the white line. They're not quite sure where the field ends because that soccer line isn't painted very clearly on the field. And the ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick. This Ramona team did have the advantage of playing here once earlier this season. In fact, they played the semifinal match here where they beat San Diego Academy. St. Augustine's played here once this season already as well on this artificial turf when they played the University of San Diego High School in a league match that they lost 2-1. Now Saints just clears it away. And again, the Bulldogs trying to mount an attack here. Here's Wilshusen trying to keep it in play. He can't. We'll have a goal kick.
During this break in the action, don't forget the snack bar is open. Hot cocoa, soda, and refreshment needs at the snack bar.
We'll have a goal kick now for the Saints. There's a little bit of wind here, not too much. We were told there'd be an 80% chance of rain earlier today. The CIF office moved this game from Southwestern College to this artificial turf field here at La Jolla. But it was a lovely day all day. Now the Saints clear, looking for Sandoval, can't find him. So here we are down with a beautiful view of the ocean behind us. The stands filling up across from us. Here's Keene now in the middle. He's got Wilshusen at the edge of the box. He shoots. He's... Oh, just why? That ball looked like it was in the top corner, but at the outside of the net. And you can see why Wilshusen is their leading goal scorer. Look at that quick release. Just inside the 18, hammering that ball into the upper corner, just outside the post. Now Sandoval looking for Lee. Ball cleared. It's Hassel. He can't get ahead to it. Now it's Torpin trying to keep it in play. And Talbot and Hassel. Hassel knocks it off the player's hand. Higginbotham, number 19, all the way up to take the free kick. He's looking in deep behind the defense, all the way to the back post. The flag is up. Offsides in the center of the field. You can see how dangerous Ramona is on the attack. You can see why Wilshusen is their leading goal scorer. Very quick, pull the trigger on that last shot. And there Higginbotham looking for him at the far post on that restart. Saints, they'll take the goal kick. Saints trying to establish a little rhythm and possession in midfield, unable to so far. The Bulldogs controlling the ball at midfield. Delgado, number 10. There he is again with the red shoes. Looking forward, Sandoval, no, intercepted. Higginbotham cuts, beats Lee now, gives it away in midfield. And a little bit of tug there. Tug on the jersey by Keene. That'll be Langworthy. He's one of the captains. Long ball into the box. Looking for Lee, heads it up. That ball will go out of bounds for a goal kick. Not a very dangerous chance. 3 Bulldog defenders around Jason Lee. He didn't have much support. The only chance he really had was try to nod that back to the top of the box or maybe push it back into the center. Number 6, Daniel Rizzo, marking Lee very tightly.
Substituting in for the Saints, number 16 is Nathan Enriquez.
Got our first substitution.
9, Carlos Godoy.
Number 16, Enriquez, enters the game, replaces Godoy on the far side of midfield. Rizzo looking down the line. In the middle, Wilshusen tries to get the ball for Hassel in behind the defense, and he can't. And there's Lee again, coming back, unable to control. Always with Rizzo right on him. No chance to turn, no space to move. Bulldogs seem to be quick to every ball. Very quick. Saints has a very young team. There are only 4 seniors on the field for them. Montijo and Rizzo in the back. Talbot and Delgado. Excuse me. That's the Bulldogs. For Saints, the seniors in the back, Langworthy and Quoto. And in midfield, Jack Brighton and Godoy, who we mentioned just stepped off. So now only 3 seniors on the field. Also only 4 seniors for the Bulldogs as well. So both these teams have a lot of players who will be back in the playoffs next year. Saints trying to play, and now they've got the ball to Lee. Lee with a little bit of space on the right side. Quick move, can't turn. Rizzo pokes it out of bounds. Roberto Bravo. He'll leave it for Quoto. He's going to look long. He's got Sandoval coming to him. Oh, the ball's flicked on. There's Lee trying to hold. And the goalkeeper, Aviles, the sophomore, comes out, scoops it up. Oh, and a long ball up the other way. Here's Wilshusen. Can he get to it? No, he can't. And he fouls the goalkeeper, Langworthy. Came underneath him. Langworthy getting up, a little bit stiff. Got hit in the hip with that foul there. Wilshusen, a big, strong boy up front. Oh, they miss it up top. Ball goes out of bounds. A little shove in the back. Referee didn't see that. Saints tries to go forward. There's Lee putting pressure on the ball. Saints trying to take that ball quickly. Enriquez. They play the ball long. Here's Wilshusen. He's got a man across there if he can get him, and he can't find him. Now it's Hassel putting pressure on. And Ian Kaufman, the freshman goalkeeper, with the ball. Punts it away. And the Bulldogs win it in midfield. Enriquez challenging. Ball flicked over the top. No forward there. Now here's Wilshusen by one player. He shoots and the ball goes just wide of the post. A great shot. And you can see he doesn't need much space or time to get his shot off. Ian Kaufman had that far post covered though. The ball drifting just wide, rolling harmlessly outside the post. Langworthy back to take this. A little bit of a wind in his face, but not much. Most of the wind's blowing across the field. A little bit right to left. Enriquez flicks it on. The Bulldogs win it back. Neither team able to really settle down in midfield much. We mentioned Delgado, the midfielder. He's over the top looking for Hassel. Can Hassel keep it? Yes, he can. Oh, and the ball goes out of bounds. This nice turf provides for a good roll and a good bounce. Rarely do players get an uneven play from the ball. So it's easy for them to strike the ball well and cross it on the run like that. But Hassel just running out of room there at the end of the field. Hassel and Wilshusen very active up front for the Bulldogs. Langworthy's got his work cut out for him tonight. Now Bravo trying to flick it on. Bravo again overlapping. Here he comes. And Delgado takes it from him. Wilshusen will hold. Plays forward. He's got Torpin all the way across for Hassel. Ian Kaufman takes it easily. Very confident for just a freshman. Not real big. Here come the Bulldogs again. Hassel on that right side. Enriquez strips him. Good turn under pressure. And the Bulldogs take it back. Hassel again. Himself into the box. He shoots wide. Oh, and just wide. Number 8, Brian Talbot at the far post couldn't quite reach it. Hassel kept the ball. You thought he would pass. The defense was looking for it. He walked inside the penalty area and then slipped it to the far post. And Brian Torpin, the senior center midfielder, just could not get on the other end of that ball. And the third good chance for the Ramona Bulldogs. We've played about 17 minutes here in this CIF Division III Boys Championship match between the Bulldogs of Ramona High School and the Saints of St. Augustine. There's no score, a couple of good chances by the Bulldogs. They've carried play so far in the first 17, 18 minutes. There's Keene on the right, giving an all-out effort, unable to keep it in play. Very active player for the Bulldogs. Now here's Lee, the freshman. Touches it by. Now he gets it back. Lee looking for Sandoval. Can he find him? No. And Saints unable to keep it. You can see when Jason Lee gets the ball up top for the Saints that he has very little time. He tried to slip that ball through the middle of Sandoval, but there were 2 Bulldog defenders back, including Ryan Higginbotham. Now Wilshusen straight up in the air. Can they keep it? Delgado can't get to it. Now here's Lee with a defender on his back. He spins. He's got 2 players. One is right, one is left. And Delgado from behind takes it, but fouls him first. Good call by the center official. Tonight's referee, Arnold Baldo, veteran official of these CIF matches. His assistant referees, Jerry Slater on the near side, Branko Vasic on the far side, and the 4th official over there between the 2 team benches, Mark Room. Now Langworthy for the Saints to the far post. He's got a player headed on goal. Aviles easily. He's got Delgado, and here come the Bulldogs the other way. They've got numbers. Try to get Wilshusen going in up front. Tapped out of bounds. Ramona very quickly back. Good, strong shot by Jack Brierton. Got his head on that ball. But Edgar Avilas, the sophomore goalkeeper, up to get it. I mentioned earlier, young teams, only 4 seniors in the starting lineup for each side. Flicked on by Delgado. Saints try to clear. They can't at first. Now it's up for Lee. Lee again. And he can't keep it. That ball ricocheted off and I think caught Lee under the chin. And he's hurt. Bulldogs able to turn and play, looking for Higginbotham. Excuse me, Wilshusen. Now Lee's got it. Oh, and Rizzo knocks it away from him. You can hear Matt Linville, the Saints coach, asking if Jason Lee's okay. He says, yeah, I'm staying in, coach. Now Delgado tries to head it down. Can't. Sandoval with Keene. Keene strips him, dumps it in the middle of the field and gives it away. Lee checking in. Enriquez can't get to that ball. Pounded down the other side. Wilshusen, he's got a player running. He's got Keene. Keene on the left side. He doesn't know where the ball is. It's behind him with the outside of his foot. He shoots. Great save. Ian Kaufman, another shot. Kaufman again.
Ian Kaufman with the save.
Great run by Chris Keene. He ran all the way from the right side in through the middle, over to the left wing. Got the pass. And Rizzo lets it go out of bounds. Referee's going to hold up play. We're going to see if number 7, Derek Torpin's okay. I think he caught an arm, maybe an elbow. Number 8, Roberto Bravo, inadvertent. Both players going strong for the ball, trying to keep it in play. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Ramona's throw. Referee's going to restart play. And we're going to have a substitution. Player's going to have to leave the field. There is blood. So now coming on for Ramona. Number 9, Marco Delgado, a senior. He'll come on and play in the midfield on this side. Rizzo, long throw. Delgado with his first touch, gives it a flick. Saints clear it out. Again, trying to get the ball to Lee or Sandoval up front, unable to. And Delgado able to gobble it up and keep possession for Ramona. Ramona, a couple of clever passes, finds Wilshusen in the corner. He's got a player on his back, tries to cross it first time, and does. Langworthy clears it. Now it's Hassel on the ball. Player on his back, he turns and faces him. He's got 2 in the middle, gives it. Delgado with a turn.
Marco Delgado is now into the game for Ramona. He's replaced number 7.
And cleared away. Now Sandoval's got it. He's got Enriquez on one side, looking for Lee up top. Lee with a little bit of space in that corner. Number 21, Spalding, chasing him. Couldn't get to it. 13, Montijo back to clear the ball. Sliding to knock it away. Headed straight up in the air. Oh, and they try to clear and can't. That was Montijo. Montijo earlier in the game getting into it with some of these Saints fans on the sideline. They were giving him what for, and Montijo smiling back, drawing their wrath. Now here's the first corner kick we've had to the game for either side. Bravo swings it in. Far post, up, strong. Enrique tries to, Bravo again, can he keep it? No, the ball's out of bounds. Enriquez with the great bicycle attempt. That's 2 we've seen from Saints players tonight. Sandoval about 10 minutes ago, and now Enriquez right at the top of the box. We'll have a goal kick. The Ramona Bulldogs will play it away. Aviles. Delgado tries to get ahead on it, can't. Played up for Lee. Sandoval running off of him on the left side. He's got a little space. Cuts back. Nice move. Cuts again, beats another defender. Can he get the cross off? He lays it square. The ball's cleared away. Wilshusen running hard up top. He's got the ball in front of him. Now he's got it at his feet. He's got Hassel on the far side. Hassel trying to get around on the left side. Can he get to it? Yes, he can. He's into the box. He cuts on his right foot. He shoots far post. Oh, Ian Kaufman. Great dive, but that ball was wide of the post, and we'll have a goal kick. Hassel did a very good job with number 14, Luke O'Neill, all over him. Cut it, put it on his right foot, and shoot the ball far post. Kaufman, the freshman goalkeeper, in the right place at the right time, as usual. Now it's Enriquez, trying to flick the ball forward, can't do it. Montijo, looking for Hassel. Hassel lets it run. Got a ball in the middle field here. Oh, terribly unlucky. It's Delgado now. Marco Delgado. He falls down, and Keene shoots it over the top. Well, that was more dangerous than it looked. Keene running onto that loose ball as Marco Delgado fell down. His teammate still got a good shot off.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the snack bar is located in the southeast corner.
So we've played 25 minutes here in this CIF championship match, brought to you from Gene Edwards Stadium on the campus of La Jolla High School. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with Mike All, you're watching a George Langevin video production. Saints keep it in play on the far side. Now up the middle, looking for Lee again. Higginbotham, no. Rizzo clearing it. Little push in the back. Referee says play on. Tassel on the right side. He's got two players at the far post if he can get it here, and he can't. Armando Delgado now keeps it. Little touch. He's got those red shoes in the middle of the field. You can't miss them. Ball's in the corner. Wilshusen, can he keep it? No. Ball's out of bounds. Good hustle. Great effort by the forward. Blake Wilshusen, 21 goals on the year. He's only a junior. Chris Hassel, number 16 up top for Ramona, only a sophomore. Both these players, plenty of good soccer in their high school careers ahead of them. Now it's Rizzo. Rizzo trying to play square, gives it away to Enriquez, and he's fouled. Enriquez wants to play quickly, and he couldn't get the ball to him. Now the Saints play short. Here they come, keeping possession. Sandoval on the far side. He's got Enriquez running for him. Can he find him? No, he's going to come to the middle and put them a long shot from way outside, and the ball goes wide. We'll have a goal kick. So it's Ramona now here in the first half that's had most of the good chances and most of the possession. You can see that Saints a very dangerous team though. Sandoval and Lee up top. Very good. Now here's Wilshusen the other way. Ball slips underneath the defender and gets through. Langworthy over to cut him off. Can he keep the ball out? Wilshusen tries to cross with his left. He does. And Kaufman easily handles that ball. Chris Keene racing in from his right midfield position. Didn't bother Kaufman at all. Now Rizzo up. Strong heads it. Marco Delgado into the middle. Talbot. Sandoval can't get by. Fans wanted a handball, hit him in the side. Now it's Hassel, in on the right side. He's got good speed. Can he beat Langworthy? No! The ball's played back to the goalkeeper. It'll be a corner kick. Great sliding play by Matt Langworthy, the senior sweeper for Saints. He had no chance but to just play the ball back towards his own goal. If he doesn't, Hassel's all alone on goal with Kaufman. Would have left Kaufman stranded.
San Diego's own professional women's soccer team with the likes of Shannon McMillan, Joy Fawcett, Julie Foudy. Schedules and ticket information available at the...
So a corner kick for the Bulldogs. Ball going to be swung in from the near side. Hard at the near post. Can Hassel keep it in? He's got it on his chest. Tries to turn. And he can't. Good effort by Hassel. Young sophomore. The Bulldogs play Wilshusen in the middle of the field, and Hassel plays off of him. A very quick forward who's adept at crossing with both the right and the left foot. Wilshusen, good quick turn. Now it's Hassel. Back to Wilshusen. He's got a man in the box. Can he cross it? No, knocked down. Ball out of bounds, corner kick. Good play by Luke O'Neill to knock that ball away. Marco Delgado at the far post. Chris Keene was right at the penalty spot waiting for that cross from Blake Wilshusen. And number 13, Dan Montijo, forward to take this. These are always dangerous. This is a nice wide field, though. Not nearly as dangerous as it is on some of the smaller, more narrow high school fields we see these games played on. The freshman, Kaufman, directing his defense. Driven in at the near post. Oh, Marco Delgado at the far post, and he hits it just wide. It's a good ball, driven in near post. Nobody could handle that ball at first. The ball took a nice big bounce to the 18, came up for Delgado, and he hit it wide of the post. He'd like to have that ball back. So now we're going to wait and have another substitution. Luke O'Neill going off for Saints. Not quite sure why. He might have picked up a little injury.
The junior Paul Camarado checking back into the game. He'll replace number 14 Augustine.
Number 7, Camarada, replaces number 14, O'Neill. Now Ramona again in midfield, and we've got a whistle for a foul. Enriquez cut down Talbot. Talbot doing a great job in midfield. Now the ball knocked in, flicked on by Keene. There's Marco Delgado at the far post, just misread that, and the ball rolled along. He cut to the middle, the ball went to the far post. Kaufman trying to go long. Almondo Delgado can't get to it. It's Spalding all over Jason Lee, not letting him turn. Now Keene looking for Wilshusen. Can't find him. Saints the other way. Looking long for Sandoval. Rizzo up, heads it away. Marco Delgado, can he keep it? No. The ball goes out of bounds. I'll just throw in for Saints. The aerial attack by the Saints not effective right now. Sandoval, a much shorter player, playing against Rizzo, who was able to get up and head that ball away. Jason Lee does have an advantage in the middle there with Spalding, but every time he's matched up with Spalding in the center of the field, Montijo comes over to mark him. Montijo, a big, strong defender for Ramona. We'll throw in here now on the near side. Looking for Bravo, can't find him. Rizzo knocks it away. Jason Lee holds, spins. Can he turn? No, he can't. Now it's Sandoval. He's got Lee in, and Spalding beats him to the ball, knocks it away. Bulldogs very quick in the defense. Looking for a long throw. You can hear the coach shouting instructions to go have Sandoval stand right into the goalkeeper, so you know this throw is going long. There's the throw, flicked on, far post, headed in, Sandoval, goal! Oh my! And Sandoval did exactly what he was supposed to do. He went in front of the goalkeeper, was first to that ball that was knotted on by number 13, Jack Brierton. Jack Brierton up and headed it. And Sandoval first to the ball as he comes off the goal line quick, beats the goalkeeper and hits it in the upper corner. The Saints lead 1-0. A brilliant goal, well devised. Coach Linville knew what he wanted on that restart, and he got it. You can tell the players have practiced that. Now Spalding through the midfield. Ramona coming back. They're going to try to pull one back here. Delgado long into the corner. Can he keep it? No, the ball's out of bounds. So we've got the first score of tonight's championship game. St. Augustine takes a 1-0 lead over Ramona. In the 33rd minute, a goal by Gerardo Sandoval, number 20. He's just a freshman. And folks, what a great piece of work that goal was. Long before the ball was thrown in, he went in and placed himself right behind the goalkeeper. As soon as the throw was taken, he popped out the top the 6-yard box. The ball was flicked on by Jack Brierton. Sandoval pounced on it, spun, turned with his first touch, knocked it in the upper corner near post. Now here's Sandoval again. And on the left side, he's got two players in the box. Lee asking for it at his feet. Spalding knocks it away. Can Keene get there? No, he can't. Higginbotham. Now Montijo clears it. Wilshusen can't hold on up top. Keene trying to hold. He can't. And the Saints have been rejuvenated by that goal that came really against the run of play. Ramona controlling the first 30 minutes of this match. And Saints getting on the board first. Now Rizzo back to take this throw for Ramona. He looks long. Delgado flicks it straight up in the air. Bravo gets ahead to it as well. Bravo first to react, but can't keep it. Keene spins with Enriquez on his back. Delgado now controlling, looking. He's got time. Picks out Hassel, running through the middle. Little pressure. Wilshusen couldn't get to that ball. Ian Kaufman out to scoop it up at the top of the box. At least it looks like the top of the box from here. You can't really see the gold-painted lines on this artificial turf. Now flicked in. Jason Lee holds it. He's got a player in the middle and Sandoval on the outside. That's Enriquez. Miss hit straight up in the air. Spalding clears. Gets it away. Ball flicked in. Rizzo. And wait a minute. The assistant referee signaling for a dangerous play. The referee thought it was going the other way. Now we'll have a free kick and a dangerous restart and a yellow card. We've got a yellow card given to the junior, number 19, Ryan Higginbotham, the sweeper for Ramona, and he'll have to leave the field in a very dangerous situation. So the referee asking his assistant where the ball should be placed. This ball will be right about just inside the penalty box. It's an indirect free kick, which means two players must touch the ball. You've got 5 Bulldogs in the line. Now 6 in the wall. Spalding not in tight. Hassel gonna get in there now. You got an extra player. Who's going to take this? Sandoval, the freshman, lining up the left foot. Greenspan, the midfielder, standing over it. Langworthy. A touch to Langworthy. Shoots, deflected wide. Oh, and Aviles can't keep it in. They're going to say it went off a Saints player first, and it will be a go. Nope. Referee overrules his assistant. It will be a corner kick. Very well-designed play. Sandoval running over the top. Greenspan touches it the other way. Langworthy hammers it low through the wall. The ball took a ricochet and went all the way across the face of the goal and out of bounds. Aviles pushes it out. Now Bravo swinging it out, up. Aviles can't get a hand to it. Keene, can he get there first? Yes. Clears it away. He's got Hassel. Hassel coming back, holding. Turning, running up the right wing. Great speed by this youngster. He plays it down the middle. Wilshusen can't get a foot to it. Keene keeps it. No, tackled away Enriquez. Sandoval all over this now, down the left side. Pushes off, and no call. We'll have a throw in for Saints. Ramona players asking for the push. And a substitution for Saints. Who's coming off? Bravo's going to leave the field.
Substitution for the Saints.
Number 9, Godoy. He started this game on the right midfield. Now he's coming all over the left midfield. Excuse me, starting on the left. Now he's on the right. Aviles up. Long punt. Look at that ball. 20 yards across midfield. Great ball from Aviles. Godoy cuts to the outside. Gets past one defender. Rizzo steps in, though. Oh, now back to Godoy. Godoy's got a lot of space, too. And a player on the outside. It's Brierton. He had the assist on the goal. He crosses it. Who's there? Headed away. Montijo. Delgado with the ball now. Marco Delgado. Into the middle. Finds Armando Delgado. He spins, turns. Here's Keene. All the way across the field. Sandoval chases back and wins it, and we'll have a whistle and a foul. Keene on the ground, a couple of players chit-chatting with him. Nobody liked that call. You can hear the fans booing. Montijo to take the free kick, though. Montijo looking long. Saints players up at the 18, trying to hold the Bulldog players out. Ball deflected wide, Godoy. Looking for Lee. Rizzo misplays it. Keeps it, though. Plays it through Lee's legs. And Spalding knocks it away. Delgado, trying to get on the end of that in the offsides position, had to come back, couldn't play it. Or the referee would have whistled him for being offsides. So we're inside of the last 3 minutes. Scoreboard clock has been turned off here at Edwards Stadium at La Jolla High School. The Saints of St. Augustine leading the Bulldogs of Ramona 1-0 in this championship final. This is the CIF San Diego Section Division III championship match. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with Mike All, you're watching a George Langevin Video Productions. For a copy of tonight's game, call George Langevin Video Productions at 858-277-9300. Just a minute or two left now. Referee looks at his watch. Saints have enough time to at least take one more long throw in. Looking for Godoy. Godoy asking for the ball. Up. Can't put a head to it. Delgado clears it away. Looking for Hassel. Hassel. Good speed. Can he get in between the defenders? He does. Tries to split them. Can't. Ball played back. And kept in by Marco Delgado. Now headed away. Enriquez over the top. Looking for Lee. Lee. Good speed. Out off his chest. Oh, and Aviles off his line and actually came outside the penalty area. It looked like he stuck his hand up, realized he was outside the box, pulled his hand back down, cleared the ball away with his feet. Actually, it was Montijo, I believe, that cleared that ball away. And we'll have a very dangerous, looks like a throw-in. On this near side. No, it'll be a corner kick. Godoy. Referee checking his watch a second time, a third. This could be the last kick of the half. Godoy with the outswinger. Headed in, knocked down. Who's got a chance at it? Enriquez chips it in far post. Aviles lets it go. Now the referee whistle to his lips. And that's the end of the first half. A thrilling first half. The score, the Saints of St. Augustine 1, the Bulldogs of Ramona 0. Ramona having most of the play, but the Saints getting the all-important goal. It was the freshman Sandoval on a ball that was headed down to him by Jack Brierton on a corner kick. We'll come right back with the second half of more exciting action here from Edwards Stadium. I'm Jeff Scott, and again, with Mike All, you're watching a George Langevin video production. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the exciting conclusion, the second half of this CIF championship match between the Saints of St. Augustine and the Bulldogs of Ramona High School. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with Mike All on camera tonight, you're watching a George Langevin video production. Oh, Bulldogs lose the ball, can't find it, nobody knows where it is. Higginbotham heads it away. Sandoval gets to it, the goal scorer. If you weren't here in the stands tonight, you missed it. We had a great little piece of fun just coming back to the second half. A lone bagpiper on the far side marched in ahead of the St. Augustine Saints, playing. The Saints go marching in, and the fans got pumped up. Mike All and I were both excited for the start of this game. Here's a great little give and go. Godoy knocked down, and we'll have a free kick. In the first half, the Ramona Bulldogs really carried play for the first 30 minutes. Took it to the Saints, but then the Bulldogs gave away a dangerous throw in deep in their own end. The ball was thrown into the box. Jack Brierton up and headed it on to Gerardo Sandoval, who pounced on it in the 6-yard box. There's the shot. Up. And Aviles, the goalkeeper, saves it. Sandoval, number 20, the freshman, pounced on the loose ball in the first half and scored the game's only goal so far. Now, Delgado to Hassel. Up the line. Hassel commits a foul from behind, and a very dangerous foul. And you can see him coming over to see if the Saints player's okay. He was going hard for the ball. I don't think he realized how hard he hit the player. This artificial turf, very unforgiving at times. Not as bad as the old AstroTurf that felt like concrete. This much more like natural grass. Feels very good underneath your feet. A little free kick for the Saints. Playing the ball long. Delgado gives it away in midfield. Oh, and a nice little turn. And a ball played up front for Hassel. Hassel now trying to turn. Here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Wilshusen, big, strong forward for the Bulldogs. Strips his defender and now loses it. Now here's Lee, the freshman forward, the other freshman forward. Looking forward, he's got Delgado. Delgado gives it away. And now Enriquez having a hard time holding it. And the Saints knock it out of bounds. Hassel was sandwiched there, wanted a call from the referee, didn't get it. Now it's Montijo looking down the line for Wilshusen. He's got it, leaves it for Montijo again. Montijo looking to throw this long into the box. The Bulldogs have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 7 players pushed into the box, looking for that equalizing goal. The long throw, it's a bullet in at the near post. Flick to the far post, no. Flick straight up in the air and cleared by the Saints. That throw in, a rocket from Montijo. I don't think he could have kicked it in any straighter and harder. Now Montijo again, looking long. Keane over the top. Delgado, Marco Delgado now, trying to put pressure on Kaufman, the goalkeeper. He takes it calmly. And with a little bit of wind behind him, tries to play the ball up just short of midfield. Rizzo from Ramona, though, cleans it up. Rizzo again. Daniel Rizzo, a senior, playing the left back, been very solid for the Bulldogs tonight. Saints now putting lots of pressure on. Ever since the goal, the game has been much more evenly played, with the Saints actually having the more dangerous chances. Early on, though, Ramona creating all the dangerous chances. Wilshusen with 2 good shots, Hassel with another, unable to convert. And Sandoval coming back the other way in the first half for the Saints, getting St. Augustine on the board early. So it's 1-0. The Saints lead the Bulldogs. Ball still in the box, very dangerous there. And Rizzo off his back and out of bounds. Sandoval's going to chase this down. He'll take the corner kick. The Saints with 4 players in the box. Push 2 or 3 more up to the edge. Trying to get some players forward. Now you see a couple of players waved back.
Corner kick coming up for the Saints.
Saints have the lead. Ramona's got to defend in numbers. They cannot afford to go 2 goals down. Sandoval bending this in with the left foot, the far post. Very dangerous. Off the crossbar. Back to the far post. Spalding heads it away. Oh my, that ball was going in the goal, and Spalding cleared it himself. Now Enriquez here on the far side, and we've got a call. Handball.
Number 21 with the header keeps the ball out of the net.
My. Lewis Spalding at the far post with a great save. Aviles was beaten. Now Montijo looking forward. The Bulldogs find Wilshusen up front. He turns. Look at the strength. Breaks between 2 defenders. Now speeding in on the right side. Cuts. Beats a defender. He's got lots of space. Oh, and he plays it off of Langworthy for a corner. Boy, you saw what makes Blake Wilshusen such a dangerous player. The speed and the strength as he muscles through 2 defenders and then sprints by the 3rd on the turn. Now Montijo will come up to take this corner kick. Higginbotham, the sweeper, up into the box. Spalding and Rizzo, the only 2 players for Ramona back. Everybody else up in the attack. 8 players up and in the box. Far post all the way across. Delgado can't keep it, and he'll be whistled for a foul with a push. The edge of the box. Saints free kick. That ball a little bit too long. I know that Montijo wanted to get that ball over the top so the goalkeeper couldn't reach it, but I don't think he meant to go that far over the top. And they give the ball away. Good chance that went by the wayside. Now Lee, looking for Lee. They can't find him. Rizzo can't keep it in play. Excuse me, that's Delgado on the far side. Not able to keep it in play. The Saints will throw it in. Long arc throw. Delgado heads away. Here's the shot. Goes wide. A little ambitious from that distance. Good 30 yards out. But you get a good bounce on this artificial turf. And the players are up 1-0 for St. Augustine. They may as well take that shot from there. Spalding. Nope. We'll have a foul. Brian Talbot knocked to the ground. It'll be a free kick. Now it's Armando Delgado. He steps by one defender, can't step by the two. Here come the Saints the other way. It's Kyle Greenspan. No, he gives it away, and it's Hassel offsides. The ball sent long the other way first time, and Hassel caught standing. Linesman right on top of the play. From this angle, it was pretty clear. If you're standing where I am, you could have seen it easily. Langworthy looking for Enriquez. Cleared out. Hassel flicks it in the middle. Will Schusen can't control, but Delgado pounces on it. Greenspan pressuring him. The ball stays in play, though. It's Hassel. Hassel with a good tackle. It'll go off the defender and out for a corner kick. Great bit of play by Chris Hassel, the sophomore forward for Ramona, creating a dangerous goal-scoring opportunity for his team. Talbot, the senior midfielder, number 8, to take this free kick. Talbot bending this ball away. Not too far. There's a great ball. Delgado up. Can't get ahead to it. Skims off the top and goes out of bounds. Godoy the other way, racing out of the back now. Saints looking to counter. They've got Sandoval and Lee up top. Can't find either of them. Ball cleared away. Up into the stands. It'll be Saints throw. And some exuberant fans throwing the ball back onto the field. And Aviles, the goalkeeper, kicks it back into the stands. The ball is going to come all the way back. Oh, we've got a player down. We're going to take a timeout right now for this injury. Nope, looks like we're going to stay with it. Got a player down on the far side, though. He's off the field. They bring on a substitute for him, and play continues. And we will take a timeout right now. We'll come back right after this injury. Now we're back to live action. Here's Chris Hassel into the box for... Oh, thought it was Will Schusen. No! Here's a turn. He's onside. Shot. Just wide. Cleared by the defender. Delgado shoots over the top of the bar. Oh! Right after the injury, Ramona back on the counterattack down the left side. Kaufman with a great save. Delgado with an open goal, and the keeper down. He couldn't finish it. So we'll have a goal kick for Saints. Kaufman roughed up a bit there in the box. I think he took that shot off his face. Langworthy out of the back. Delgado with a head to it. Godoy up the right side. Tries to find Sandoval. That ball's too long and out of bounds. No possible way to reach him. Rizzo, long throw, looking for... Can't find anybody. It's Sandoval now down the right side. Sandoval cuts, and the ball's cleared out of bounds. And Sandoval takes a bit of a tumble. I think he was trying to embellish that a little bit and unable to get the call to go his way. But we'll have a throw-in, and a dangerous throw-in for the Saints. Well, coming back from live action a minute ago, the Bulldogs had their best chance of this half. 2 point-blank shots from inside the box. Kaufman saved the first one. The second shot went over the bar. Now Ramona with a chance, a long throw. Rizzo tries to clear, he can't. The ball spins and knocked out here. Talbot over the fence and out of play. Jason Reed gives chase, trying to keep it in play. Should say trying to get that ball and put it back into play. Reed, long ball into Enriquez, headed on. Keene stops him. Keene, another hard tackle. Langworthy back to get it easily. In the middle of the field, Delgado tried to step in. Rizzo now heads it up. Sandoval on the volley. He shoots. Oh, off the footbar goalpost. Ball knocked in the empty net, but it was out of bounds already. Enriquez with his hands up. It's a good finish. Ball had been out of bounds already, though. And Aviles with the goal kick. We've got a substitution. Marco Delgado leaves. Derek Torpin back on. He got injured in the first half. He's going to try to return for the Bulldogs now. It's Keene. Keene and Enriquez. Down the left side. Enriquez can't get by. Talbot in midfield. He's got a player forward. He's stripped from behind. Here come the Saints counterattacking the other way. Knocked away by Rizzo. Hassel tries to keep it. He can't. Now they look for Wilshusen. He's in the middle of the field. Langworthy clears. Hassel down over the top for Wilshusen. Wilshusen at the top of the box. Can he control? No, the ball's going to roll out of bounds. It will be Ramona throw-in. The Bulldogs now pushing the attack, trying to get the equalizing goal. Rizzo going to look long. Into the box. 7 players in for Ramona. Up, headed away by the defense. Can Godoy keep it? Rizzo first to the ball. It'll be Ramona ball. Bulldogs again, dangerous throw-in. In the middle now. Flicked up by Langworthy. Delgado, can he keep it? No. Enriquez turns and clears it away finally. All the way back. Aviles collects the ball at his feet. He's got a little bit of pressure, and he just picks it up. Tries to throw it out. Finds Rizzo. Rizzo's got Torpin on the outside. He finds him. They've got Wilshusen up this line. He tries to get him behind the defense. That ball out of bounds. That bending ball for Wilshusen just a little too far and a little too wide. But Blake's got the speed to get it behind the defense, and that's what Ramona's looking for, to get the equalizing goal on the counterattack. Spalding strips Lee, gives it away. Rizzo pounding it forward. Little tiny chip over the top. Can't find him. It's Hassel now. Holding, looking. He's got a player. He's got Torpin on the other side. Wilshusen. Oh, and it's tackled away. Godoy with a great tackle. The 2 players tumble out of bounds. It'll be Saints ball. The Bulldogs fans don't like that call. I think it was the right call. Very emotionally charged game. You can hear the fans on the other side for both teams cheering their teams on. Blake Wilshusen shrugs as the crowd yells something at him. Rizzo can't keep it in. Sandoval first to the ball. Over on the far right side, he can't keep it in play. And throws the ball away. Rizzo not happy about that. Referee chooses to say nothing. Referee's done an outstanding job tonight. There's been nothing dirty or unfair about the play. In fact, it's been a very fair game up until now. The Saints leading the Bulldogs Ramona 1-0 in this CIF Division III championship. Headed away. Keene pushed down by Enriquez. Saints looking for a chance at the far post, couldn't get it. Higginbotham. He'll take the free kick. He looks long. Headed down. Delgado in the midfield. He's got Wilshusen on the left. He's in behind one. He crosses it back, leaving it for Torpin. Torpin too long, can't get to it. Hassel now. He's got Delgado on one side. He's going to go it himself. And a shot deflected and cleared away by Enriquez. Number 15, Matt Kelsey, to take the throw. Flicked on. Hassel can't get to it. Oh. And a good chance, no one. Kelsey again keeps it in. Little flick. Spalding trying to hold off Lee. Spalding takes it, steps over, turns, comes back up the line. Enriquez, lots of room. Enriquez looking forward. Ball hits straight up in the air. Talbot got a little nudge. All the way across, looking for Wilshusen again. Off his chest, down in front. Tries to get by one defender. Langworthy clears it away. Kelsey. He's on the left side here, or the right side, I should say, for Montijo, who's left the game. Langworthy. Long ball out of the back. They let it run. Higginbotham straight up, not out. Still a dangerous ball. Enriquez. By his defender? No, can't get by Kelsey. Straight up in the air. Enriquez gets the ball, crossing the middle. It's still dangerous. Outside his foot. There's Sandoval. Diving header. Can he keep it? No, he flicks it by and the defender makes a save. Rizzo clears it. Sandoval again. Trying to keep it in play. He can't, but it'll be a throw in for the Saints. And we'll have a substitution. A break in the play. Bravo is going to come back in for the Saints. He replaces Enriquez.
Substitution for the Saints. Coming into the game, number 8.
Bravo started the game on the right side. Now he'll play at the left midfield spot, replacing Enriquez. Long throw, dangerous throw. Headed up by Delgado. Now up and over the bar. Saints with a good chance there. Again, it was number 13, Jack Brierton. Jack Brierton, very strong to the ball. Oh, in the wind, knocking this ball down and out of bounds. Aviles, the young sophomore goalkeeper, trying to hurry on that goal kick, and the ball went straight out of bounds after it went 30 yards upfield. You can imagine that thing took a sharp right-hand turn when it hit the touchline. And Jason Reed with a throw in now. Jason Reed looking long into the box. He's got a man. Headed up. Jason Lee flicks it, can't keep it. Higginbotham clears it out. Reed will throw it again, same spot. Hopefully hit that fence and stay in. No, it won't, and Reed's got to chase through the construction for that ball. They're building a new grandstand here at Edwards Stadium. You can see the construction not finished on this near side. Ball in for Sandoval. Sandoval knocks it down dangerously, cleared out by Keene. Wilshusen steps around one defender, can't get by him though. Pushes him to the turf in frustration. And a free kick coming up. Number 6, Greenspan will take it. No. Langworthy to take this just across midfield. Drives it at the far post. It's up and headed out. Kelsey, very strong. They're looking for Brierton again. Brierton's been the guy who's been on the end of all these kicks. He sent the last one just over the bar. In the first half, it was his ball headed down that Sandoval finished for the only goal of tonight's game. Now, in, flicked on. Delgado picks it up in midfield for Ramona. Oh, and slips by a defender. Lovely touch. Good bit of skill. He's got one man forward. It's Wilshusen right in the middle of the field. Wilshusen trying to get by. He can't. Ball back to him. He'd stop running. Kaufman picks it up. Now he'll look long. He's got the wind at his back. Can he get this across midfield? He does. A good 5 yards across. Lee with the head on the ball, looking for Sandoval. Can't find him. Kelsey, ball slips by him. Now, Briarton into the left corner. Can he keep it? Yes. Turns, finds Sandoval. Sandoval can't keep it. Keene. For Talbot. He gives it away. The ball played wide. Torpin. Nope. Can't keep it. Godoy looking all the way across. Far post. Sandoval on the volley. What a goal! Oh my gosh! You will not see a better goal, heck, in high school soccer or anywhere else. Sandoval with a brilliant volley from 18 yards into the upper corner. Oh my heavens, what a goal! And the Saints lead 2-0 over Ramona. Godoy with plenty of space on the right flank. He looked up. He picked out Sandoval, who was 18 yards out at the far post. And on the volley, the young freshman scores an audacious goal. Unbelievable. And we've got a foul. There are 17 minutes left to go in this championship final. The Saints now lead 2-0 over Ramona. The Saints looking to win their first title since 1996. Swung in, Higginbotham. Hassel, he shoots. Knocked down, Kaufman makes the save. Kaufman sends it the other way, looking for Lee. Lee can't get ahead to it. Spalding will get there first. Spalding straight up to Kelsey, who wins it. Torpin. Hassel coming back. He was offsides. And a good call. Hassel coming back from an offsides position to collect the ball. When he actually received the ball, he was onsides. But the rule is, it's where you are when the ball is played. And when the ball was played to him, he was 5 yards in behind the Saints defense. Now, Langworthy takes the kick short. Reed knocks it in. Flicked on. They look for Sandoval again. Knocked down Greenspan. He's got Sandoval. Whoa, and he shoots. Sandoval in the empty net. No, it's cleared away. Unbelievable play by the defense. Again, Ramona clears it off the line. Now it's Delgado coming the other way. Delgado up the right wing. He's got a man in front. He cuts in the middle. Hassel still on this side. Oh, ball goes off the referee's rear end. Mark. Now Sandoval on the end of it. Bravo here on the left side. He's got Sandoval running through on the far side, and Aviles comes and gets this ball. Aviles had no chance on that last goal, ladies and gentlemen. That was as fine a goal as you will ever see a high school player score anywhere. Oh my. Now it's Sandoval again. He looks, he's got lots of time. He fakes, now he plays it all the way across. Kelsey heads it away. Ball bounces right for Briarton. Briarton can't keep it, neither can Bravo. And Delgado looking for a goal for Ramona to get him back in this game. A tough collision. Wilshusen called for the foul. Both players diving for the ball. Wilshusen getting his foot to the defender's foot instead of the ball, and Langworthy will take the free kick. Langworthy with a long ball, driven into the box. Sandoval up, can't get ahead to it. It'll go off Kelsey and out of bounds for a corner kick. Bravo coming over to take the free kick on this side. It'll be an in-swinger. The Saints now, with all the confidence in the world after that last goal, lead 2-0. Ramona controlled the first 30 minutes of this game, but then gave up the first goal, and since then they've struggled to get back up to the top of the mountain. We've got a substitution, a couple of players coming on. Enriquez returning. He'll come back in, replace Godoy. I didn't see who the other replacement is. It looks like number 5, Tommy Baez. And that ball goes out of bounds off the corner. We'll have a goal kick.
Enriquez checking in, along with number 5, Tommy Baez. Somebody replaced.
Higginbotham tries to play quickly, and he can't. We're going to have another substitution. Ramona substituting this time. They've got to get another player forward in this stage of the game, and sure enough,
Substitution for Ramona.
coming on
Cleveland into the game.
up front, number 14, Justin Cleveland. He'll come on as the third forward.
Just going to give a breather to number 8.
So now Ramona going with only 3 in midfield and an extra player up front. Cleveland checking back hard to get that ball. Kelsey tries to get it to him. He can't. Bravo into the middle for Briarton. Cleared away, but not out. Yes, it is out. It'll be off the Saints player. It'll be Ramona ball. Great play. Great sliding tackle by Higginbotham to clear that ball out. Now, let's see if Ramona, with the extra forward on, can create a chance. Here's the throw flicked on by Keene. Cleveland can't catch up with it. The ball played in. And it's Higginbotham again, over to clean it up. Oh, and he can't stop him. The ball stepped in, and we've got a foul. Just outside the box. Number 5, Tommy Baez. And he's going to get a yellow card. And so is the defender, Kelsey. Both players. And you know when the yellow card's given that long after the foul, it's because these two young men are running their mouths. And that's unfortunate. It has been a very good game. Now the referee does a smart thing and goes over and gets in between these two players. Both players going to be marched off the field by the official.
The other one going to Ramona's number 5.
In a championship game, the last thing you want to have done is be sent off. Tommy Baez.
Kelsey picks up his first yellow. Baez has his first yellow in the game. Checking into the game for Ramona, number 4 checks in, and David Corcoran.
Corcoran in now for the Saints. Excuse me, Corcoran in for Ramona. I didn't get the replacement for Saints. We're going to have a free kick now. Arnold Baldo backs up the wall. It's Sandoval on the ball. Heck, if I was him, I'd shoot this ball. Everything else he's hit's gone in the back of the net. Here he's going to go. Oh, he lays it wide for Greenspan, who hammers it near post. Goal! Oh, my! And the Saints do come marching in the second half. They storm to a 3-0 lead. What a great, everybody expected Sandoval to hit that, including me. And Greenspan with the goal, the assist to Sandoval. Greenspan strokes it in from the top of the 18 near post, beating Aviles. And now Ramona's going to have to come forward with numbers. Sandoval again. He's got Briarton down the line, cleared away. It'll be Saints throw. And right now the Saints pouring it on.
At 27-47 into the half, Kyle Greenspan puts it in the net.
This young freshman, Gerardo Sandoval, putting on a show in the CIF championship game. 2 goals and an assist. All of them fantastic touches. Bravo's going to go off, and Sandoval's going to go off, and they ought to give him a standing ovation. And you can hear the crowd acknowledging young Sandoval. They're hooting and hollering, and they ought to. What a great debut at this championships by this young freshman. He's got 3 more years of this ahead of him. Hassel up to head it. Can he keep it? Hassel. Good effort. Langworthy clears it away, though. Now the Saints just trying to keep control in midfield. Ramona trying to push forward. They've got 6, 7 players ahead of the ball. Delgado comes. He takes it, knocks it in the ball, looking for Wilshusen, and he can't get a head on it. Flicked at the far post. Cleared away. No, Wilshusen, yes! Goal! Blake Wilshusen. He scores the goal. His 22nd of the year, and a good finish. Saints could not clear the ball. Wilshusen jumped in the air and flicked it past the advancing Kaufman, and it's 3-1. With less than 10 minutes to go, we've got 3 goals by the Saints and 1 by Ramona in this great CIF championship final. 4 goals. And here comes Ramona again. They're going to push. They're looking for another goal. Stripped by Torpin. Here he comes up the left side. Can he keep it in? Yes. The ball stays in. Now it's out of bounds. And Saints have a throw-in. Ramona's been in this championship game so many times, and you're seeing their experience now starting to show. Sandoval may have to come back in for the Saints just to put this away. Rizzo, long throw. Wilshusen turns, he's held up a little bit.
Acknowledging the dedication and hard work
He can't get to it.
of young men and women who compete in the CIF.
Oh my, Spalding with a ugly foul at midfield, and he'll be cautioned and he'll have to leave. It wasn't so dangerous so much as it was late. Spalding sprawling forward for the ball,
Haven't done it yet? Make sure to stop.
trying to keep the Saints from going forward.
Professional women's soccer team with the likes of Shannon McMillan.
Who's number 12, Alex Miller, the junior now, playing up front for Sandoval.
The San Diego Spirit booth.
Jason Lee, the other freshman, also off the field. The Saints not going to risk any injury to their two young superstars. Ball driven in, headed straight up in the air. Avila's the goalkeeper. Can he get it? Yes. Pushes forward away and runs forward, knocking it. Wilshusen, can he get ahead to it? No, he can't. Here comes Enriquez all the way across. Headed up, but not out. Hassel in midfield. Up for the Bulldogs. Headed away, but not out of trouble. Delgado, can he keep it? Yes, he can. Gets by Greenspan. Greenspan, he's got the third goal. Now Keene. He's done a great job in midfield for the Bulldogs, but he can't get by the last defender there. The ball stays on this side of the fence for him. He's got less than 10 minutes to play. Now Keene, looking into the box. Every Bulldog player pushed up. Long throw. Straight up in the air. Cleared away, but not out. Knocked down. Here's a chance. Kaufman out, and we're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a penalty. Arnold Baldo points to the spot. Number 7, Derek Torpin was hauled down from behind in the box. Ian Kaufman would have got it easily. I don't know why the defender thought he had to foul him. So now a chance for the Bulldogs to pull within a goal. You would have thought 5 minutes ago with Saints comfortably ahead 3-0. The Ramona was out of this game, but they're showing the savvy and the poise. The shot, the goal! Number 19, Ryan Higginbotham. He's taken all the free kicks, but none were bigger than that one tonight, folks. And it's 3-2, and the Ramona Bulldogs have stormed back. Their fans are standing on the far side, screaming and cheering. Now Higginbotham's going to stay up front. He's playing as a fourth forward. This game has really picked up. Oh, my goodness. It's 3-2. The Saints lead, but the Bulldogs have roared back with 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. Yes, and Sandoval and Lee come back on. Coach Matt Linville of St. Augustine's thought this game was in hand at 3-0. He took his 2 star forwards off the field, and now they're back on. And they've got to be, because this game has taken a crazy turn, and it's 3-2. Sandoval drives it into the box. Aviles doesn't let it roll. He can't let it roll. Time is precious. 7.5 minutes left. They try to clear. They do clear. Torpin keeps it. Cleveland. A push from behind. It's a free kick. Langworthy. He'll take the kick now. The ball was grabbed from behind by the midfielder because he was fouled. He's being grabbed. And he heard the referee's whistle, so he just reached up and grabbed the ball out of the air. Now, Langworthy drives it in. Higginbotham heads it back out, 30 yards out. Cleveland flicks it on. Here's a chance. Blake Wilshusen coming up the other way. Can't turn with it. But Cleveland strips him and pulls him down. We'll have a foul. And a foul after the play. And the referee see that? Yes, he did. And he's going to tell both players to calm down. Both players committing fouls. Referee not going to let either player yell and scream after the play. He's going to calm things down. Arnold Baldo doing a great job in the center tonight. And he's had his hands full. These players are playing hard and fast, and it's 3-2. The Saints lead Ramona in this CIF Championship Division III match here from Edwards Stadium at the La Jolla High School campus. Cleveland with a sliding tackle, and he'll win the ball. Kyle Greenspan says, "What do you mean? What do you mean it's off me?" Greenspan, only a sophomore. He had the 3rd goal. Right now, it'd be the go-ahead goal. The winning goal. Are they going to say the ball never went in? No, they're going to say it did go in. Jason Lee retrieves it for the Saints. And we're going to have a substitution. Godoy Number 9, the senior midfielder, going to come back on for Saints. They're going to need his leadership here down the stretch in the last 5 minutes because all heck is broken loose here. Ramona's battled back from 3 goals down to make it a 3-2 game in the CIF finals. Now, here's Hassel, knocking it up top. Cleveland checks in, can't hold it. Delgado can't hold it. Neither can Keene. Enriquez, will he keep it in play? He tries and can't, and the ball's headed on. Higginbottom puts the ball. Now the ball's going to go out of bounds for him. He's not going to be able to keep it in play. The referee looks at his watch, though. He will add time on. He realizes that there's been stoppages for both goals scored and for the number of cautions in the second half. We also had 1 injury over at the 4th officials table, so I would imagine the referee's going to add a couple of minutes. Now Delgado tries to go up and win it. He does. Over the top of Briarton. They switch it to Torpin. Torpin can't get by Godoy. Godoy, the senior, in on the right side. He cuts. He's looking. He's got Briarton over here if they can find him. Now he finds Sandoval on the right side. Back to Godoy, intercepted. Delgado finds Torpin. Torpin up front, finds Cleveland off his heel and cleared away by the Saints. Now here comes Saints the other way on the counterattack. Can they keep it in? No, the ball's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick. And nobody's going to keep that ball in play. Yeah, but Avila has grabbed the ball right by the goal, puts another one back into play. Higginbottom for Keene. Keene couldn't keep it. Jason Reed just smacks it out of play. Avila, he always seems to have another ball, and Higginbottom will throw it in. There can't be more than 5 minutes left to go in this game. The scoreboard clock has been turned off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with Mike All, on camera tonight, we are watching one of the most exciting CIF championship finals in the last few years. I can't remember a game that I've seen in the last 5 years that was this exciting and had this many fantastic goals. Now Godoy, holding for Saints, just plays it out of bounds, plays it out of danger. At this stage in the game, you want to give up no chances at all. Wisely, the senior puts the ball out of play. Ramona will have to come back. Rizzo now with a long throw. He puts it in. He finds Blake Wilshusen, the leading goal scorer, who scored his 22nd goal of the season a minute ago. Now he's trying to get on the left side. Can he? Shoulder to shoulder, and we'll have a foul and a yellow card. And the card is going to go against Greenspan. Greenspan, the sophomore center midfielder, going shoulder to shoulder with Wilshusen, could not keep the ball in play. Is it Rizzo? It's Rizzo bending it in. The Saints players all back in. Jason Lee, the forward, back inside his own penalty area. Everybody back to defend. It's all hands on deck.
Bravo for the substitution.
Bravo comes on to replace Greenspan. This ball going to be bent in dangerously. There it is at the near post. Flicked away. Can it be cleared? Yes. It's Briarton all the way up. Avila's out of his box. He waves at the ball. Sandoval gives chase. Picks it up. Avila's back the other way. Bravo tries to get a foot to it. He can't. Flicked on for Cleveland. Ramona trying to come the other way. We've got a foul. It'll be Ramona ball. And that ball kicked away. And you know that referee Arnold Baldo will leave time at the end of this game. It's out here wide. Hassel trying to turn the corner on the right side. He can't. Enriquez and he get tangled up and the ball's out of bounds. It'll be Ramona ball. Enriquez disgusted. Hassel gives chase. Rizzo coming over to take the long throw. It was Rizzo's throw that created the last opportunity for Wilshusen. Rizzo, maybe with one of the last chances we'll see. Long ball into the center, high up over the top, and the ball goes over the bar. Great chance for the Bulldogs to tie this game, but they couldn't do it just there. We've got about 2 minutes left. I just saw the center referee signal to his assistant. And the wind picks up. Delgado heads it up. Hassel got nudged from behind, no call. Keene now with the ball. Keene for Hassel. He steps over. Great bit of skill from Keene by one defender. Can't get by the second, though. Enriquez, can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Lee lets it run. Briarton, can he find Lee again? In behind the defense. Oh, it's Jason Lee all alone, and he can't get a foot to it. Rizzo clears it. Now Reed tries to clear it. Lee chips it in. Sandoval on the edge of the box. He shoots just wide. Oh my! I thought we were going to see a third goal from Sandoval. Gerardo Sandoval has been brilliant tonight, and there with another chance. Now it's Keene keeping it in play wide here. We're under 2 minutes. Tries to play it through. Bravo intercepts. Gives it back to Hassel. Knocked in. Bravo. Higginbotham. Delgado with the ball. Ramona surging forward. They've got to leave nothing behind. Over the top for Cleveland. Can he head it in? No. And the ball going to be cleared away? Kept in? No. And we have a foul. It'll be Saints ball in the corner. And Cleveland goes and gets it and places it down. Good bit of sportsmanship there on the part of Cleveland. Langworthy. Yeah, evidently it's going to be a goal kick. Referee's going to say the ball was out of bounds. Now he looks at his watch. He's pointing to the center. He holds up, and we're going to have a substitution. I thought maybe we'd have the final whistle there, but no. And a substitution, Enriquez comes off. Coming back on, Greenspan.
Number 6 into the game.
Greenspan, who right now, if the score stands, would have the game winner. Langworthy, a long ball. Headed down by Delgado. Cleared up by Greenspan. Can Rizzo get to it? Yes. The ball may go out of bounds. Jason Lee giving chase. And Rizzo throws it to him right away because he wants the play to continue. Now Lee puts it down. He leaves it. Godoy walks up slowly. Referee wants his put in play. Not going to put up with that kind of gamesmanship. Driven into the box. Cleared out. Hassel, will he get there? Yes, he does. He's worked so hard tonight and is paying off. And there's the final whistle. Oh my! The Saints of St. Augustine jump for joy in the center. They pile on. Leaping and hugging. The final score, 3-2. The Saints defeat the Bulldogs of Ramona. Folks, you will not see a more exciting championship final. It was the Gerardo Sandoval show with 2 goals and an assist on the final goal. The game winner by Kyle Greenspan, the center midfielder. And folks, we're going to see so much of these young players. Only 4 seniors on each roster. Plenty of young players. They're so exciting. I just can't get over what a great final we just got through seeing. The players are now lining up in midfield to shake hands. What a brilliantly played game. These 2 teams played their hearts out tonight. The Saints come away with a hard-fought 3-2 victory. 3 brilliant goals by the Saints, and they deserve to be CIF San Diego section Division III champions. And they go over and salute their crowd. And fittingly, because this Saints crowd spurred them on all night. Heck, they even had a bagpiper bring them onto the field at halftime. And you could hear them singing joyfully. What a sight. This is, folks, this is what high school athletics is all about. And you just heard a couple of 100 Saints boys singing the school song, and it was unbelievable. All I could do was just sit here and watch. Oh, again, ladies and gentlemen, the final score here from tonight. Saints of St. Augustine 3, the Bulldogs of Ramona 2 in the CIF San Diego section Division III Boys Championship Final. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with my outstanding cameraman, Mike All, you watch the George Langevin Video Productions. To get a copy of tonight's incredible championship final, call George Langevin Video Productions at 858-277-9300. Ladies and gentlemen, good night, and we'll see you next time here at the CIF Championships.
Dan Montijo, Daniel Rizzo, Louis Spalding, Brian Talbot, Jacob Tepane, Derek Torpin, and Blake Wilsherson. Ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up for Division III, the Ramona Bulldogs, coaches Chris Welch and Kevin LaFouz. And now presenting the awards to the St. Augustine Saintsmen, George Logan of CIF, the athletic director from the Saints, Mike Stevenson, and the principal, Tony Sabatino. Ladies and gentlemen, your Division III soccer champion, Saintsmen, Tommy Bays, Nick Boyce, Roberto Bravo, Jack Brierton, Paul Camarada, Ian Kaufman, Joel Guido, Hector Comacho, Chris Colina, George Duenas, Nathan Enriquez, Carlos Godoy, Kyle Greenspan, Matt Langworthy, Jason Lee, Mark Marmolejo, Alex Miller, Luke O'Neill, Eduardo Postle-Waite, Jason Reed, Joe Roberts, with 2 goals in the game, Gerardo Sandoval, Frank Saragusa. Ladies and gentlemen, your D3 champion, St. Augustine Saintsmen. Head coach Matt Linville, assistant coaches Brendan Johnston, Robert Rodriguez. There are your D3 champs. Congratulations to the Saintsmen and the Bulldogs for a fine season.